very beginning, what Mike wanted was a little place for our family and our friends. You'll see in Brentwood, it's a little, sort of a neighborhood within Los Angeles, you know, and so we wanted a cute little place for family and friends to come. Well, Agostino had a reputation, and a lot of people came because of him. So over the years, we have our locals, our family, our friends. We have tourists from around the world, and we have many, many celebrities. Los Angeles is a company town, they call it, which is the company in Los Angeles is the movie industry, the entertainment industry. So we have many very high-level businessmen, you know, from the production companies, lawyers, agents, and therefore the celebrities that work with them. So, but the main thing is we adopted an attitude of never saying no to anyone. Anybody came to our door, it's like, okay, you have to wait, but we will find you a seat. We want to feed you. We want you to be part of the family.
Years ago, I made wine as a hobby. I made 2 cases a year in my garage at home in Los Angeles. However, at some point we decided to move up to this region, and I wanted to plant a vineyard. So then I started making many cases of wine, blending the Sangiovese, Syrah, and the Cabernet. And, but I was unable to sell it because you need to have a license to sell. So we would give it to charity, give it to my children if they wanted to have the wine. But one year, we were on vacation during the harvest. And so, what am I going to do with the grapes? So, my partner, Felipe Hernandez, said, we will give the grapes to a producer, Andrew Murray, and Andrew Murray started making the wine for me from my grapes. Well, he had a license, so now all of a sudden I can make money. So I was able to sell all the wine, all of it, to our restaurants. So now it's a side business. The first job was to analyze what grapes grow best in this region. Cabernet does not do as well here as it does in a hotter climate like Napa Valley. But we did find some really good producers of Cabernet grapes that we're using. And I wanted to make what they call in Italy a super Tuscan, which is primarily Cabernet and Sangiovese. But we also introduced Syrah. So now the percentage is about 40% Cabernet, 30% Sangiovese, 30% Syrah. And that's how we came up with the formula, and it's worked well. It's a very, very friendly wine to food, pasta, pizza, and even with hearty meat dishes, it goes well. As I mentioned, Toscana started to be a restaurant featuring mainly food from that region, from Tuscany. Luca, who is the chef at SY Kitchen, comes from Verona, further north. And his specialty is beautiful presentation of grilled vegetables along with fresh fish and homemade pastas. So we wanted to introduce that into our cuisine at Toscana as well. So we said, if you're willing to travel to Los Angeles, 2 hours away, we'll make you executive chef down there as well. The problem is our customers, after 30 years, they want what they want, and they want the same thing. So to introduce Luca's food was a little bit of a challenge because it was not so different, but it was just different from what the people were used to. However, once we started serving it as specials, they became to love it. And so now it's working out very well. And our staff, our kitchen staff, who's been there most of them since the beginning, they were like teenagers almost, and now they're in their 40s. They've adapted really well to his style of cooking. And what he focuses on, as I say, presentation. The dishes are more colorful, the food is more colorful. He believes that the first thing that customers experience besides aroma is visual. You see the plate put in front of you, right away, you're sold. Primarily the focus is the food, and then we pair the wine with the food. Recommend, if you're going to have a big bistecca, we recommend a Barolo or a Brunello, a hearty, full-bodied wine. If you're going to have pizza or a pasta, you may have a Chianti or a Pinot Noir. And we have also risotto and light dishes where we maybe recommend agave, which is a white wine, a delicious white wine from the north of Italy. I'm sorry to say we don't carry Argentinian wines, but I wish we did.
Yeah.
I love Malbec personally. It's my favorite. Cocktails will be something like Aperol Spritz, or they'll do something maybe with tequila or mezcal, you know, and then they pair it with like a crudo, you know, like a ceviche. Maybe they do peppers, yellow peppers, grilled, carpaccio, you know, carpaccio could be a fish or meat carpaccio. Light dishes for the summertime. Not full meal, not like a full meal pasta.